Moving on, as swine flu sweeps the globe, there's been a rush by investors to take up positions in companies that stand to profit from the spread of the virus. And Heidi Cooch is in Sydney. And Heidi, swine flu getting pretty bad in your country. Hope you're careful.
Well, Susan, I don't think anyone here in Australia took it that seriously at first, but now 46 people have died here, and including a pregnant woman's unborn child this week. The hospitals, they're struggling to cope. The intensive care units, they're filled with patients who need last resort life support systems because their lungs can't handle the regular ventilation. Australia may be losing the battle to contain swine flu, but it's leading the race to develop a vaccine. The world's first clinical trials of the antigen have already begun, and there could be a vaccine within weeks.
We have a specific vaccine that we believe will be able to protect millions of people against this new H1N1 flu. But what we have to do before this is made generally available is do some appropriate testing.
CSL is developing the vaccine. The Australian government has ordered 21 million doses, enough for the entire population. While the United States has the highest number of confirmed swine flu cases per capita, Australia is much worse, with health authorities predicting 20% of the population could contract the virus before the end of winter. We're almost in the middle of the flu season, and the H1N1 virus is the dominant strain this winter, accounting for more than 60% of all cases. Pharmacies are struggling to keep up with demand for the antiviral drugs Tamiflu and Relenza.
Maybe 10 times more Tamiflu this year. 10 times more Tamiflu than last year.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, it's a lot in comparison.
Australia's Biota helped develop Relenza. Shares have shot up on royalty payments from distributor GlaxoSmithKline. You could expect CSL shares to soar if they're the first to the market with the antigen. Health industry aside, the swine flu has been crippling. Businesses could lose billions in sick leave, not to mention the losses in the tourism industry. And Susan, it's not only the Australian swine flu-related stocks which have surged across Asia. We've seen gains over the last 3 months since the emergence of the swine flu in companies that could stand to gain from the virus. Chugai Pharmaceuticals sells Tamiflu in Japan. Test kit maker Icon is up more than 31%. Top Glove in Malaysia is the world's biggest rubber glove maker. Japan's Shikibo also makes swine flu masks. Also, China makes a lot of surgical masks as well, but many of the companies are unlisted. Back to you.
Okay, be good. Heidi Cooch in Sydney.